Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, so we are going to be doing polynomials today, and this is for the GED, you guys. So if you know anybody that has been struggling with the GED and the math part of it, we're gonna do some practice. So it says polynomials. Identify whether each of the following is a monomial, binomial, or trinomial. So a monomial is one term, okay? Binomial is two terms and trinomial is three terms. So this first one here is a monomial, okay? Because it's one term, okay? And you can tell whether it's one term or two terms by the addition and subtraction signs, okay? So we have a monomial. Okay. Welcome in, you guys. Please share this if you know anybody that's been struggling to pass the GED test, okay? If you know anybody, please share, So this is a monomial. Number two, what do you guys think it is? Do you guys think it's a monomial, a binomial, or a trinomial? Can you guys put your answer in the comments? What do you guys think number two is? Welcome, everybody. We are working on polynomials today. Okay, so we got an answer. Good, I see. Okay. Now this one does look tricky, okay? Thank you for your answers, you guys. I love books. And yes, okay, a lot of people are saying the same thing. But this is a monomial. And let me explain why this is a monomial. It's a monomial because it has a number and variables together. Thank you for those hearts, you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This is a monomial. Now, number three is called a binomial. Now, this is a binomial because it has a minus sign. So this first term is 1, and then it's separated through a minus. So this is the second term. So that's why we get binomial here. Hello, welcome in. Hey, Impulse. Welcome everyone. So that's why this is a binomial. And these, see how there's no plus or minus in between these, you guys? That's why these are called monomials. All right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are studying for the GED. So if you know anybody that's been struggling to pass the math part on the GED, please share this out, you guys, with them. All right. Number 4. What do you guys think number 4 is? Would you say monomial, binomial, or trinomial? Oh, I love books. I love it. I thought the variable was a multiply sign. Yes. No, the variables are just the letters. Yep, good. Okay, 4 is a trinomial. MK Trio. Thank you. Yes, I love books. Yes, great, you guys. This is a trinomial. Excellent. It's a trinomial because here, this is the first term. Then we come to a plus sign. So it tells me the second minus sign tells me this is the third. Perfect. All right. What do you guys say about number 5? Oh, you guys just done this in your class? Excellent, Skylar. Good. I hope you got it. What about number 5? What would you guys say? Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I really appreciate it. Good. Mon said binomial. Perfect. It is a binomial. Excellent. And all these, you guys, this is a binomial. All of these terms lie under polynomials, okay? So it's binomial because it's only 2. Perfect. I think everybody's getting it. Let's go down to number 7. This one is like kind of tricky. Thank you for the follows and the hearts, you guys. I really appreciate it. What would you guys say number 7 is? Good. Il said monomial. Perfect. It is a monomial, again, because there's no plus or minus sign. So it's all together as one term. Excellent. All right, so let's see an actual, like what it would look like on the GED, how they would ask you this, okay? So here it says, what is the sum of exponents in the expression? Okay, so this is important, exponents and sum. Okay. So remember, sum is plus. And then exponents, you guys, are these powers up here. So let me highlight the exponents, okay? So these are called exponents. And then variables, members, are just letters, okay? So it says, what is the sum of exponents? So here we would do, what's 3 plus 2? And if you said B was your answer, you guys were correct. Good, good. 111 Diamond. I see go. Ben, excellent, you guys. Thank you for the follows. So let's check out number 2. It says, what is the sum of the coefficients? Okay, this is a lot of vocab, right? So coefficients in the expression this. Does anybody know the answer for number 2? Can you guys put A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Okay, good. Somebody just said a great comment. They said there's an exponent on 5, but you didn't include it. So the only way that you can have an exponent is if it has a variable. Okay, so this doesn't have an exponent because this is just a this is just a number. Okay, so that's why you can't have one. There's no exponent up there. It's only exponents are on the variables. I hope that helps. Okay, thank you for the follows. Okay, so I got B's. Some people are getting B's. All right, so the coefficient on this A, when you don't see it, remember coefficient means number. Okay, so the coefficient, when you don't see it, is always a 1, okay? So it's 1. Then we have this right here, which is another coefficient, is -3. And then here we have a negative. Remember, you put the 1 there. So it's a -1. And then we have a +2, okay? So these are all the coefficients on these terms. So then we do 1 minus 3, which is -2. Drop down your 1. Drop down your 2, okay? So we're going to drop this down. These two became this, okay? So -2 minus 1 is a -3, okay? +2, and then we get -1. So you guys were correct. B is the correct answer. Excellent, excellent. Great. All right, so let's jump to adding polynomials. Let's go to adding some polynomials, okay? Thank you for the follows and thank you for the likes, you guys. So let's go to number 1. So remember, when you're adding polynomials, you have to look for the like terms, okay? So I'm going to highlight 3x and the 2x because those are alike. And then we have the 4 and the +2. So we have, so I'm going to combine my greens. So 3x plus 2x gives me 5x, okay? And then 4 plus 2 gives me +6. And remember, we stop here because these are not like terms. So this is our answer. Great. I saw somebody put, I didn't catch your name, but great job. You said 5x plus 6. Perfect. So we don't FOIL, and why we don't FOIL, you guys, is because of this plus sign in between. Now somebody says FOIL, so SP, you're talking about this, which we will do in a little bit. You're talking about multiplying polynomials, which is different from adding polynomials. So I'm glad you said that because I know other people have the same question. What grades do I teach? Oh, I teach high school. And I teach, currently I'm teaching Algebra 1 and Geometry. So that's what I'm teaching currently right now. Yes, okay, yes, Mrs. Scarlett, I think 113. Yep, that's perfect. So let's jump into number 2. Okay, so let's highlight our like terms. Okay, so I have a 17y here, and I have a 4y, and I have a -y here, and a +3y here, okay? My other like terms are this +3 and this +3, okay? So we can first combine this. 17y minus 1y gives us 16y, okay? Oh, Morgan, great. Are you guys doing this in 7th grade? And then we have 4y plus 3y gives us 7y. And then 3 plus 3, okay, gives us 6, okay? So now we have to check, do we have any like terms still? What do you guys think? Okay, Ellie said 23y plus 3. Good, okay, let's check it. So we have 16y here plus 7y, okay? And then can you guys put in the comments, what's 16 plus 7y? Oh, good, good. I hope this is helping, Morgan. So Landon said 23. Okay. Anybody? Yes, good. 23. I am good. So 16 plus 7 is 23y plus 6. And that is the answer. Great job. Great job. Thank you for the follows, you guys, and the likes. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so let's check out number 3. Let's check out number 3, okay? So here we have, so somebody asked to do the derivatives, but I want to save that for a different live stream because I don't want to lose the people that are, because this is for the GED practice test. So when we do calculus, when I do a calculus live, please return and then I can do derivatives. I just don't want to throw people off on something that's not going to be on the test, if that makes sense. I hope you understand, okay? So here we have 5x plus 3. So we have 5x squared plus 3x squared. Can you guys put that in the comments? Thank you for the follows. So Ellie said 8x squared, I think you said. Good, I see some great comments. Thank you, Pam. Good, I'm glad you need this. So 5x squared plus 3x squared is 8x squared. Perfect, good, yes, good, okay. Now we have negative 3x squared minus 2. Can somebody put that in the comments? Good. So I see some people asking, why are we not foiling? We're not foiling because this has a plus sign. So if this plus sign was gone and these parentheses like were close together, then we would foil, okay? Okay, you're doing the volume unit. Excellent, excellent. So I see people said 7, negative 5x. Perfect. Good, Sense and Sabina. Excellent. So we get negative 5x, which is good. And then our yellows, negative 4 plus 6 is a plus 2. And this is our final answer. Okay. Great job, you guys. Great job in those comments. Wonderful. Thank you for the likes and the follows. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So let's practice a couple more adding. And then I want to go to subtraction, which is like one extra step that really gets people. So what is FOIL? Good. Stay tuned, and I will explain what FOIL is after we do subtraction. We'll get to multiplying, and I'll show you what FOIL is, okay? Thank you for the follows. So here, we're going to highlight our like terms, okay? So I have a negative a squared, a 16a squared. Can you guys put in the comments, where do we have people from? Where are you guys from today? 2a plus 6a. Good. OX said 15a squared plus 8a. All right. So let's check it out. Miami in the house, Texas. Oh, love it. Boston. Wonderful. I'm from Wisconsin, so I'm in Wisconsin here. Minnesota. Oh, New York in the house, Florida. I have not been to Florida. I grew up in California, and I have yet to be. I've been to Disneyland, but they say Disney World is twice as better. So I mean, it's twice better as Disneyland. So I'm like excited because I'm like so close to it to get to Florida. Chicago. Oh, Chicago in the house, my neighbor. All right, you guys. So let's look at this one. Thank you guys for putting, oh, Thailand. Ooh. All righty, Callie. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. So let's look at number 1. So we have negative a squared. Remember, if you just can't remember, like, just put a -1, okay? If that helps you guys. So we have 16 minus 1 gives us 15a squared, okay? Remember, you're doing -1a squared plus 16a squared, okay? To get this. And then we have 2a plus 6a gives us plus 8a. And you stop here. Please do not combine this 15 with this a, okay? Remember, this is an a squared, which is different from a single a, okay? When you're combining like terms, they must have the same exponent or degree, they call it as well. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Zimbabwe is in the house. Nice. Okay, so let's look at number 2. What's the first 2 like terms that we can combine together, you guys? Can you guys put that in the comment? Oh, thank you for the roses. Hey, thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. Good. Chloe said 9x plus 2x. Excellent, Chloe. So we have 9x plus 2x. Okay. So 9 plus 2 is 11x squared. Okay. And then what are the next? Oh, thank you for the roses, Alex. Thank you. What are the next 2 terms that we can combine, you guys? Oh, thank you for the hearts, the fingers. -3x. Good. Whatever, 23. Excellent. -3x. And this plus 5x. Perfect. So if this throws you off, -3 plus 5, flip it around, you guys. Flip it around and do 5 minus 3, okay? And then you would get plus 2x, okay? So now we have -2. Okay, so let's highlight this. -2, okay, plus 5. Remember, so this is what I want to point out. You see how I'm also taking the sign with it? Please do that, because some of my students, they forget the sign and it looks like it's just a +4. Like here, if you don't take the sign, it looks like a +4 and a +5. Remember to grab that sign in it, okay? If you're using the highlighter strategy, make sure you put that, highlight the sign in front of it, okay? I hope that helps. So 5 minus 2 is +3, and this is your answer. Great. Oh, thank you for the share, A. Fisher. So we are doing GED math right now, you guys. If you know anybody that has been struggling, thank you for that comment. So if you know anybody that has been struggling with the math part and they can't get through it, please share this video, because sometimes it just takes that one teacher that connects with you in your brain, and then all of a sudden it just becomes easier. Oh, thank you for the paper crane. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's check out number 3. Ooh, this one. I'm gonna let you guys try this one, okay? And I want to see what people get. So can you guys try number 3, and then I'll put it. Oh, Sandy, I know. I don't know. I was trying to get my bachelor's degree, okay? In math, crying in the math lab. Oh, I don't get it. Hey, I understand. Math used to be super hard for me as well. When I was in high school, I remember staying after school, me and my teacher, I'm on the board. He's just giving me problem after problem. And I'm like, I don't get it. And bless his heart. He was so patient, and he would just let me mess up. And then it just clicked. Oh, so we got -9. Okay. All right. Welcome. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Subtract like terms. Okay. So now let's try this, okay? So I'm going to highlight, because I love to highlight. So I have this. These are like terms here, because they have 2 squareds. And these are also like terms here, okay? And then we have this negative a, and we have this negative a. So remember, if you see a negative, if it helps you, put a 1 in front of these. So -1 minus 1. If you struggle with integers, think about it as money. I borrowed $1. I borrowed another dollar from grandma. How much do you owe her? You owe her $2, okay? So it's -2a squared. Then I'm going to drop down this, -a minus 4, okay? Then I have here -1 minus 1. Again, we have -2a squared, okay? I'm going to drop down my green, -a minus 5, okay? So here, I never touched this, so this stays green. I never touched, oh, why am I talking like that? I didn't touch -4, -5. It's been a long day, you guys. I've been teaching. You know, it is what it is. Sorry. That irritated you. Sorry. So thank you for the hearts, you guys. So what's -2 minus 2? Oh, line brings back memories. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Thank you. So what's -2 minus 2? Can you guys put that in the comments? So remember, look at it as good. Good. E and an apple, a catfish, perfect. Remember, you owe somebody $2. You say, let me get 2 more. You owe them -4a squared, okay? Then we have the green. -1 minus a 1 is a -2a. And then -4 minus 5. -4 minus 5 is a -9. And this is your answer. This one by far is the hardest because you have so many negatives. And if you struggle with like combining negatives, that's what makes this hard, okay? So this is not easy, you guys. It is hard, okay? Good. So I hope that helps. I hope you guys are getting it. Let's go to subtraction. Oh yeah, you in college and forgot most of this information? Yes, I'm telling you, if you don't take math, especially if that's not in your degree and you just need that one class like statistics to get your degree, you don't remember any of this unless you have kids and then it comes back. You're like, Mom, how do I do this? And you're like, oh no, it's been forever. Oh, thank you, May. Oh, you're not slow in math. Do not speak that over you. Nope, you are not. You just need somebody to connect with you, okay? I believe that 100%. Alrighty, so let's look at this one. So does anybody remember the difference between adding and subtracting? What do we have to do with this minus sign? Oh, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the beautiful comments, you guys. I really appreciate it. On the roses. So this is what you have to remember, okay? We're going to do number 1 together. You have to I'm going to put a 1 here. You cover this up, and this becomes a distributive property. What does distributive property means? Means you have to multiply this -1 to each term. So you have -1 times 2. -1 times a +2 is a -2y. And somebody just said, change your signs. That is exactly what you're doing. But I want to explain why you're changing your signs. You're looking at this as a -1. And then -1 times a -2. So a negative times a negative gives us a +2. So if you look here, you actually flip the sign. This was a positive. It went to a negative. This was a negative, it changed to a positive. That's really all you're doing is flipping every sign that comes after the parentheses of the minus. Never the front, you guys, unless you have a negative in front of it, okay? So now we did our distributing. Now we're just gonna drop this. So we have 3y minus 4. And then what this becomes is our regular old adding that we just got done doing. So we did 3y minus 2y. Okay. And then we have -4 plus 2. And so let's combine. Yep, now combine like terms. Good, Petty. Excellent. Thank you for the follows, you guys. So 3y minus 2y is 1y, okay? And then negative 4 plus 2 is a negative 2. And this is your beautiful answer. Good, good, good. Yes, Addie, perfect. Good job. And I love it. Addie did the 1y minus 2. This is the same thing as saying y minus 2. Please remember that. There's always an imaginary 1 there, okay? Good. So let's look at number 2. Okay, you can always ask a question. Go ahead, Janiyah, ask a question. Yes, it is okay to put the 1y, but I want you to be careful. I always say you can always put the 1y in my class. I guess it really depends on your teacher, but in if you're taking the GED, they will never have a 1y there. It'll always just be y. You just have to connect it if I just see a y, that's the same thing as 1y. Okay? Thank you for the roses. Yes, you can find this in Algebra 1, Algebra 2. You can even find it in middle school math as well. I'm not as sure exactly what grade level, but yep, you can find it in all. Okay, you have Algebra Star tomorrow? Good, I'm glad you're watching. Yep, some teachers will, some teachers won't. So you just have to ask your teacher what they accept. So again, if this helps you, put this -1, okay? But remember, what are you actually doing? You're just changing the signs of everything in this parentheses. So this is a +4. Now it becomes a -4. This is a +3. Now it becomes a -3. And it really helps me, you guys, to cover this up. I don't know why, but for my brain, if I cover this up, then I can actually look at it as I'm just distributing that -1. So if that helps you, let me know, okay? Sorry, I'm missing some of the comments if I missed yours, sorry. So now let's drop down this x plus 16, okay? So if you have a question and I didn't see it, please keep on going. Yes, I do logarithm functions, but that will be higher because logs are not on the GED. So I just wanted to focus on the GED today, okay? Math is fun when you understand it. I totally agree with that, Addie. Shorty, you make it look easy? Oh, thank you. I'm telling you, it really is. Once you get that one person to explain it really good. So now let's combine our like terms. So we have an x, a -4x, and then we have 16 plus 16, and then a -3. So let's combine these x's together, okay? Remember, if it helps you, put the 1 in front of it, okay? Do what it does to help you, okay? So we have 1x minus 4x. So 1x minus 4x is -3x. And then 16 minus 3 gives us a +13. And remember, you stop here because these are not like terms, and that is your answer. A lot of times if you overthink it, yes. No, I do not have a YouTube channel yet. I just started doing TikTok because I was like, I need some when you're a teacher, how can I say this? When you're a teacher, you don't get the freedom to choose what you want to share, what you want to teach. And so I really just decided to do this TikTok. I was like, I could help so many more people, and I'm so glad I did. I was like, I finally made it to 1,000 on my TikTok. And I was like, okay, am I going to go live? And it took me a week, you guys. I was like, oh, am I scared? It's just I'm like, I do this every day, in front of my students, but to actually go live in front of strangers, I don't know what it is, but yes, I finally did it. And this is my 5th time going live, I would say. I still don't know how to end a live, you guys. Help me, okay? Because I just say, okay, gotta go and close my phone. But can you do standard form of vertex? Yes, so tomorrow I'll be going live, you guys, and I will write these down. Tomorrow I will not do GED math. I'll just do any random math that you guys ask. Yep, this is GED math, yep. This is the algebra portion of the GED. How often do I do lives? So I usually do Sunday nights and Tuesday nights for GED math. And then Wednesday, I'd like to do like what people are putting in the comments to just help them out on Wednesdays. Oh, thank you, fellow teacher. Happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, you guys. Oh, your 7th graders did these? Yes, yes. I didn't realize, sorry if you guys, I'm talking too much, but I didn't realize how much they do in middle school, which is the same thing as we do in high school. It was like puzzling to me. Yes, I do college algebra. Yep, I do that. Oh, you have a math final tomorrow? Oh, I wish you would have contacted me because I do tutoring as well, like one-on-one tutoring. So if you ever have to take more math class, please let me know. I have a schedule. CXC math, I'm not sure what that is. All right, so let's check out number 3. If you can explain what it is. So first we're gonna cover this up, right? We're gonna have this -1, and then we're gonna distribute here and here. Remember, these signs change their opposites. So it goes to a plus A and a +1, okay? And then we're gonna drop down this 2A plus 1. Okay? And then we are going to combine like terms. So we have 2A plus an A, which gives me a 3A. And then 1 plus 1 is +2. And that is our answer. Thank you for the share. Thank you for following, you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you for those hearts. So now, should we do another subtraction, you guys? Or should we go to multiplying polynomials? What do you guys want to do? Put it in the chat. Subtraction, keep on, try a couple of more. Yes, I have heard of photo math. Yes. And I think if you do photo math, you have to use it like you could just use it to copy answers down and cheat, right? But that's not going to help you be able to, okay, people are saying subtraction, so we're going to keep on doing subtraction. We're going to do this page of subtraction, or should we go to, yeah, we're going to do this page, and then we'll go to multiplication. So photo math is fantastic because it gives you step by step, but if you're not using it the correct way, it can really hurt you for like learning purposes, okay? So we have a negative. Remember, what do we do with these signs? We have to change to the opposite. And sorry, I saw somebody ask, do I tutor statistics? I don't tutor college statistics, but high school statistics I can do. College statistics I haven't taken in a long, long time. And, okay, Godchild, if you follow, go ahead and follow and then hit me up in the DMs and then I can give you my email and we can talk back and forth. Okay, if you're looking for one-on-one tutoring. All right. So then we have, okay, so welcome everyone coming in. So now let's drop down this parenthesis. So we have 5x squared. Remember, do not change the signs for the first one. And why we're not, because we do not have a minus sign in front of this, okay? So we just drop exactly like it is, +4. And now we're going to combine like terms. So we have 5x squared minus 2x. Okay. And we also have a 2x right here and a minus x. And our last two terms, which are, let's do them in red, +4 minus 2. So can somebody tell me the first two terms here? Oh, butterfly. I hope you like it a little bit more after you watch me for a little bit. How do you do 5x squared minus 2x squared? Good. Somebody said 2x squared, 3x squared. Wimble. Good. So we have 5 minus 3 is 2x squared. Excellent, Wimble. And then what's 2x minus 1x? I know you guys know that. 1x. And then 4 minus 2 is plus 2. And this is our beautiful answer. Thank you for the follows and the hearts, you guys. Wow, we are at 10.9K likes. I am so appreciative. You guys keep me going. Thank you. Thank you. How do I do one-on-one tutoring? I do one-on-one tutoring with Google Meets. And you know, on Google, I don't know if you had if you ever use Google Meets, but you can have a whiteboard and it's like interactive. We can both work out the problems together. You can send me problems that you're struggling with. It's awesome. It's very beautiful. All right, so thank you, Lighty. Thank you for the roses. So let's see number 2. I really appreciate it. So here we're going to distribute. So a lot of times my students look at this as this is a negative. I mean, this is a negative and they forget to change it. So that's why I tell my students to put this as a -1 here and then do your arrows so you know that you're distributing. Because I don't know, sometimes this like trips people up. But if you cover this up, this is a positive right here. So a positive times a negative is a -2y. Remember, a negative and a negative change to a +2. All right. Remember, keep this the same. So we have 7y plus 5y plus 5. All right, you guys. What are our like terms? (3x) is the first answer. So we're here. So what are the like terms? Can you guys put that in? Oh, you guys are telling me. Thank you. You made a mistake. Thank you. I'm not 100% perfect. Thank you. So 5 minus 2 is not 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. Thank you. I'm like, why are they saying 3x? And this ain't got no x's. Sorry, you guys. Perfect. So JJ, thank you for correcting me. Awesome. Thank you. So thank you. That was 3 because 5 minus 2 is 3. Thank you. And then I saw somebody put this. So we have 7y squared plus 5y minus 2y. Okay, so some people are saying 10y. Okay, good. 10y. Some people are saying 12y. So let's just combine these two first. So 7y plus 5y gives us 12y. Okay, then we're going to drop down the plus 5 minus 2y plus 2. Thank you. Oh, don't get anxious. I'm telling you, everybody's not perfect. Your teacher's going to make mistakes. Always correct them. If your teacher can't say, oh, I was wrong, that's a problem. Okay, run up out of that class. Because it don't matter if you're like find an answer that you actually did right. It's scary when a teacher can't say that they did wrong, okay? So no problems. We're all learning. So it's all good. Don't make that anxious. So we have 12y minus 2y. And then we also have a plus 5 and a plus 2. So 12y minus 2y is a 10y. Good. So that's why people were saying 10y. And then 5 plus 2 is a plus 7. And this is our answer. Good. So 10y, yeah, it should be a positive because 12 minus 2. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Okay, good. All right, I think you already gave me the next one. All right, let's check it out. So we're going to say, so I'll cover this up. This was a positive, so I changed it to a negative 7x squared. This goes to a negative 6x. And a negative changes to a plus 9. Good. Now I'm going to drop these down. So I get negative x squared plus 4x plus 5x plus 4. Okay, and now I'm going to start highlighting my like terms. So I see 9x squared minus 7x squared. And then we have plus these plus 4x plus 5x and a negative 6x. And then we have a plus 4 and a plus 9. Good, good, good. When does it change to negatives? So it changed to its opposite signs, okay? When you have this minus 1 in front of the parentheses, because you're distributing, so you're really multiplying by negative 1 to each one of these terms, okay? So that's why, so negative 1 times a positive 7 is a negative 7. A negative times a positive gives us a negative, and a negative times a negative gives us a positive. Okay, I hope that helps. Can you lift the paper? Yes. Is that better? Okay. There. Does that look better, you guys? Yep, not a problem. All right, so now we're gonna combine these. So 9 minus 7 is, what's 9 minus 7? 2x squared. Okay. Now we have 4x plus 5x. So I'm going to combine these first, and that's 9x. I'm going to drop down my 4 plus 4, and then I'm going to drop down my negative 6x, okay, because I already used these. That's how I got the 2. And I already used these 2. That's how we got the 9, okay. And then I'm going to drop down the plus 9. Okay, I'm taking it step by step, you guys, for those to follow. Good. Bad said 3x plus 13. All right, so let's check it out. So we have this 9x and this negative 6x. And then we have the 4 plus 4 and the plus 9. And remember, we had this guy in yellow, okay? So we only have one yellow, so we're going to drop it down. 2x squared. And then 9x minus 6x, you guys. What's 9 minus 6? Can you guys put it in the comments? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Oh, I see it. So somebody said 2x squared plus 3x. And then 4 plus 9. What's 4 plus 9? Great. I saw some 3s. Okay, Cam said, what is 4 plus 9? Good. Kristen said 13. Sean said 13. Excellent, you guys. Plus 13. And this is our beautiful answer. Great, great, great. Good, everybody. Margaret, excellent. Wonderful. Good. Now, let's get to the multiplying. Let's get to the multiplying polynomials, right? All right. Okay. And then after this, you guys, I just have dividing. Hopefully we can make it, okay? So hopefully you guys still have a little bit more time. All right, so first we're gonna start with multiplying. Oh, thank you for the roses and the follows. I really appreciate it. So multiply polynomials. Remember, we just learned what a monomial, binomial, trinomials. These are monomials that we're multiplying together, okay? This is where those exponent rules come in. So we have 2xy times 3y. So how I like to separate it is I do 2 times 3. Okay. Then I have the x, and then I do y times y. Thank you for the roses, Jess. Thank you, thank you. Yes, this is GED Math, you guys. So if you know anybody struggling, please help them out. Share this link to them, okay? Oh, you taking calculus right now? Love it. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 times 3, which is 6x. And then what's y times y? Can you guys put that in the comments? Yes, this is Algebra 1. You can find this in middle school, Algebra 2. Yep, it's in middle school as well. College Algebra, yep. Y squared, perfect. Good, it is y squared. Now let me explain to some people that haven't been in, that don't know. This is 2 because you have an imaginary 1 on these. These are called exponents. When you don't see them, there's always an imaginary 1. So the exponential rule says whenever you multiply variables, you add their exponents. So it becomes y plus 1 plus 1. That's how they got the 2 here. Okay, so I hope that helps some people that didn't remember, or, oh, Chicken, you're in 6th grade honors? Awesome. Aw, Amelia, thank you. Oh, thank you. So I hope this helped you guys. It's 6xy squared, okay? Oh, thank you on the handwriting. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Lindsay, thank you for the beautiful comments. Thanks. Thanks, you guys. So now let's try out number 2, okay? So number 2, I'm going to group by putting my 5 and 2 together. So it's 5 times 2. Okay. I'm going to put my x's together. So x times x. And then I'm going to put my y's. Okay. Y times y squared. And then we have times z times, thank you for the hearts, you guys, z to the 4th. It's very important that you guys understand I'm putting times, not plus, okay? Because that is totally different, okay? And then remember, parentheses always, how I know I'm putting, well, one, it says it up here, we're multiplying. But how I know I'm not putting it is because of parentheses. Whenever you see 2 parentheses, remember that, I can't even talk. Remember that means multiplication, okay? So let's try. What is 5 times 2? 5 times 2 is 10. Good luck on your finals, you guys that are in college, about to take these finals. I know we don't take finals till 5 more weeks. Count down on it. Any teachers up in here? Count down for real. Good. I see some 10s. Yep. Excellent. Is anybody else looking forward to summer? Whew, I know I am. And you guys, I'm planning on doing like a whole bunch of TikTok videos. So I hope you guys support me. Go live with me during summer. Don't let those skills drop off, okay? Good. So somebody said x squared. Good. Again, remember, this is 1. We add them. So we get x squared. Perfect. What's our y's? What do we have for the y's? Good, Jenny. Jenny said this is y to the cube. Excellent. And then what's our good? Jenny said z to the 5th. Perfect. Z to the 5th. Now let me explain this z to the 5th. Remember, there's an imaginary 1 up here. 1 plus 4 gives us 5. Remember, there's an imaginary 1 up here. 1 plus 2 gives us a 3. And this is our beautiful answer. That's all we can do. Great, you guys. Good. Well, thank you. All right, let's go to number 3. Can you guys put this in the comments? Okay, somebody said they're still confused. All right, let me try to explain it a different way. Let's see. So what you're gonna do, we're multiplying. So you're basically going to group together the numbers, okay? So the number 7 and 4, I'm going to group together. So 7 times 4, okay? These little dots that I'm writing is times, okay? I could write the little x's, but I don't want them to get confused with this x. So that's why I'm not doing x. But these dots mean times, so let me explain that. And then I have an a. I have no a over here, so I'm just going to write it a times a. Then I'm going to do b times b. B times B, and then times C, okay? So first you have to understand, good, Amar, good. You did exactly what we wrote. So now you have to understand every variable, which means letter. So every letter has an exponent. When you don't see them there, you can always put them as 1, okay? Because they're always there. Now, in your exponential rules, it says whenever you multiply these variables, you have to add the exponents, okay? Good. So Amelia says, okay, so we do 7 times 4. Good. You guys are getting it. 28. Excellent. A, and then we add these. So 1 plus 1 gives us b to the 2nd, c to the 2nd. You guys are awesome. Good. So I hope that helped the person. What is the letter supposed to mean? The letters are just anything. Yep, the letters are anything. They could be anything. So when you get higher in math, they put letters, and you could put basically anything in there, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, so let's try this last one here. Then we're going to move to a monomial times a binomial. Okay, you guys, that's what we're doing next. Oh, thank you for the balloons. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for the follows and likes. You guys are amazing. So let's look at this one. So we're going to do 4. And then, we have no number over here. So we just put a 4. We have only one A, so times A. And then we have 2 B's, so B times B. And we have a C squared times C squared. So we have a 4A. And then, thank you so much. And then we have a B squared for that beautiful comment. And then C squared. And this is our answer. Good, good, good. Good. Okay, I see you. So I know your grandkids or your kids are benefiting from you knowing your algebra. Somebody got to be benefiting. Friends, somebody. All right, so let's go to multiplying, you guys. Yes. I do high school stats, not college stats. Okay, because I haven't taken college stats in a long, long time. But high school stats and probability, I can do. Oh, happy birthday. Somebody said it was their birthday. Get it, get it, get it. Happy birthday. Turn up. All right. Do you distribute? Yes, we do distribute. Perfect. So, thank you for the wish she was your teacher comment. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to distribute here and here, okay? Sorry. So what we're going to do is first you're going to distribute, look at it as 3 times 6, okay, which is 18. And then we have z squared and we have an x and a y. None of those are like we can't combine, so we just put x, y, z squared. Okay? That's our first term. Now we're going to take this 3 and times it by the 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. And then we have 2 z's on the outside. We have 1 z on the inside. How many z's do we have together, you guys? Thank you for the follow. How many z's do we have together? Good. People are saying 3. Yes, because 2 plus 1 is z to the 3rd. You guys that are asking for calculus, I don't want to do derivatives in the GED math because I don't want to confuse anybody and they don't need that for that test. So sorry. So if I do like Wednesdays, I usually do different math, like what you guys put in there. So I can most definitely do some derivatives on Wednesday. But I can't do it today. I'm sorry, because I don't want to confuse the people that I'm focusing on, which is the GED. I want people to get their degree, help them advance, whatever they need it for. All right. Well, thank you for the follows. Okay, so somebody said they don't understand. No problem. That's why we're going to keep on doing a couple of more, okay? So it's okay. Good. Okay, so let's look at this one. So you see a negative here. Remember, you can change this to a -1 here and a -1 here. So when we say distribute, that just means we're multiplying. So we're doing -1 times a -1. A negative times a negative is a +1, okay? Then you have a z1 and a z1. How many z's do you have together? Z to the 2nd, okay? Because you have 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's how we get z to the 2nd. Now we're going to take this guy and we're going to multiply it to this one. So always start with the number in front. So a -1 times a -6. A negative times a negative is a +6. And then you look at the letters. There's no z over here. So you just have x, y, z. And you just put them together. X, y, z. And that's all you can do. What grade math this is? This is an algebra, middle school math, algebra 2 and algebra 1. You can find this. Is this a sign to do my homework? Yep, jump on the homework. Hey, if you're doing this and you have a homework question, put it in the, like if you have one you want us to all do together, put it in there on this, okay, on multiplying. All right, and we can do it. That would be cool, okay? So if anybody's doing this right now, how can you guys put it in to where I can save it? So because people are putting in comments, and then it's like goes real quick and I can't. Does anybody know how to do that? If you guys know what I'm talking about, like you can put in a question, I can save it and see it. If anybody knows, let me know, because if you're gonna put in Q&A, okay, so then how do I look at the Q&As on my side of it? Like interact, is that the one? Ooh, I got 8 Q&As. Okay. So let's see, explore. Sorry. You guys are oh, somebody said, can we go back to number 1? I'm sorry. You guys have been putting them in there. Oh, you guys are teaching me. I'm telling you. Okay. All right. So from now on, you guys, now that I know how to do it, right? Okay. So if you have a homework question on multiplying polynomials, let's get those questions in there and we can do them together. Oops, sorry. We can do them together. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. All right. So, okay. How do I get rid of this? Thank you for the roses. Oh no. Okay. There it goes. Alrighty. So, oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you with these comments, I love it. I love it. Yes, we did percents. Yeah, we can do, I don't know if we'll have time to do percents, but for sure next time on Sundays, we can. Alrighty, so let's look at number 3, okay? So if you guys want to know where I'm getting this from, I did get this from the Kaplan because I saw somebody say Kaplan. I'm using the Kaplan GED math book. So if you have that, the 2023, this is what we're doing live, help you through the problems. Because I found like sometimes when you get these math books, you're trying to read the explanation. It's like, what? You just need to watch a video and then actually see somebody work it out and then explain it. Thank you for the roses. All right, so let's jump on this one. So we have this times this. Remember, we're doing -5 times 3. What's -5 times 3, you guys? Thank you, Yana. Yes. Can we do degrees of polynomials? I don't think that might be in the GED, but I want to stick to polynomials. So good. Somebody said -15. Okay. So -15. Okay. And then we have an A and a B times a B is B squared. You're talking about geometry. So I know what you mean. Okay, I know I think you're talking about geometry if you're talking about a figure and then you got degrees, opposite angles, parallelograms. I think you're talking about that. But I don't want to do that. I want to stick with this, okay? Because we're on this. So -5 times 11 gives us a -55. And then we have A, B, and a C. So we just put them next to each other. A, B, C. This is our answer. All right. All right. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for those hearts. I really appreciate it. Now let's go to binomial times binomial. Okay. Woo. So have you guys heard of the table way? Have you guys heard of the table? Thank you, user, for the roses. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say the table? Okay, so somebody said they're confused. Okay, somebody said they use that. Yep, okay, so some people use FOIL, some people use table. I'm going to show you both ways, okay? So we're going to do the table on this one. No, I'll do the table on this one, and we'll do the FOIL method on this one, okay? So what you would do is you would draw you a box, okay, and then draw you a box, okay? Then you would cut this. So you put your first term, x, right here. Put your last term, y, right here. Okay. Then you look at this one and you will put in the x right here and the y goes right here. And then if you guys remember those old school multiplication table charts, that's exactly what we're going to do right now. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you guys call it the square table. Oh, thank you for the roses. So we're going to do x times x. Okay. And that goes x squared. Okay. Then we have x times y. Remember, you can't combine those, so you just write them next to each other. Thank you for the roses. X, Y. Okay, now I'm going to go here and I'm going to go here. So I'm multiplying these two. So x times y is just xy. Okay. And then we have y times y, which is y to the 2, because we have two y's. Okay. So then you take your inner 4 boxes. Okay, so you take these inner 4 right here and you write them out. So you have an x squared plus xy plus xy plus a y squared. And one last step that you can do is combine like terms, which is right here. Okay. Okay, so you star you might get it if we do it the other way with FOIL, which I'm going to show you down here, okay? So don't give up, don't leave. I'm going to show you a different way, okay? So we drop down here and we have x squared and then 1xy plus 1xy is plus 2xy, and then we drop down plus y squared. And this is our trinomial, okay? That is how we multiply, okay? So this is using the table method. Some people have never seen this, but for some people it helps organize what they're multiplying together. So now let me show you the FOIL way, okay? So if people are learning the FOIL, let's do the FOIL. So what does FOIL even mean? Can somebody put it in the chat for us? Why not have the power? What doesn't have the power? Oh, why don't these have powers? Because these are not like terms. And so you just have an x times a y. So you just put them together, just xy. Okay, so I hope that helped. Oh, some people hate the FOIL. Yes. First, outer, in, yes. So FOIL stands for first. So we go first. These are our first. So x times x gives us x squared, right? Outers. My outers are the y plus the negative y. So I go outer right here. So y times the negative y is a negative y squared because we have two y's, okay? And then first outer inner, okay? So what it means by inner, we go, so let me change colors because this might help people. So we go inner, which is these two that are both in, okay? So y times x, or x times y, is just plus xy, all right? And then you have your, oh, is that supposed to be last? Is it first? FOIL is first, outer, inner. Okay, and then you go, so this is, I think this is last. And then you go these two, which is right here. X times a negative y, which is a negative xy. It's really, yep, if you don't see it with the FOIL, that's why I gave you the table. And then this last one, we're going to do with a different way. You could do these multiple ways, you guys. So xy minus a xy, these cancel out because it's 1 minus 1. These go away. And we're left with x squared minus y squared. And this is your answer. If anybody noticed, these are called a difference of squares. I don't know if your teacher has taught you that yet, but these are called a difference of squares. And what a difference of squares is, you guys, it's basically a plus and a minus of the exact same parenthesis. So let me give you another example of a difference of squares. So we could have x plus 2, And then what do you guys think this parenthesis has to be if we're doing a difference of squares? This is algebra, and you might find this in 8th grade. Thank you for the roses. Good. Robin and Never said x minus 2. Perfect. Yes, these are considered a difference of squares. And what a difference of squares says is the middle will always cancel out. You guys want to try this one? Good, you guys. Or do you guys want to go to number 3? Oh, thank you for the roses. Should we try this one here? Yes? Okay, I got a yes. All right, so, because this might be easier for some than having 2 different letters, okay? So, but this was in the GED book, so, you know, I'm trying to show you guys what you guys might see. Okay, so let's look at this. So which way? I want to show you a FOIL way, okay? So not the FOIL way. I want to show you distributive way. So what the distributive way says is you take the first x and then you multiply it by the second parenthesis, x minus 2. Okay? Then you take this plus 2 and you multiply it by the same x minus 2. Okay? Now, what you look at it as is this is just distributing or multiplying, okay? So we look x times x. What is x? Good. So I saw somebody say x squared minus 4. Okay, let's check. Let's see if we get that. So x times x is x squared. Good. And then we have x times a negative 2. Remember, you just put them together. Negative 2x. And then we're going to go here, which is a 2 times x, which is plus 2x. And a 2 times a negative 2 gives us a negative 4. Okay. If we look here, 2 minus 2 cancels out, which should always happen if you have a difference of squares. And then you're left with x squared minus 4. And that is your answer. So good. Oh, you're in 5th grade? Oh, awesome. So you'll be seeing this one day. Thank you for the follow and the hearts, you guys. I really appreciate it. Good. Okay. Ohio in the house. Welcome, Ohio. Yeah, you said I need paper. Yes, get that paper out. Do some problems. Try to write these down. Yes. Okay, so box method. All right. So now for number 3, what method? I showed you guys 3 different methods. Let's take a vote. What do you guys want to do? Table method? I call it table method. Distributive method or FOIL method? What do you guys want to do? Hey, Georgia, welcome. Oh, I'm sorry you're so lost. I'm taking a math class right now. Oh, they go by so quick. Okay, I see FOIL. I see table. I see FOIL. I see only one distributive. I see FOIL. Okay, gracias, Mexico. Hola. Distributive. Man, okay, so I see FOIL a lot. So let me tell you guys. So I grew up in California, and you know, like, I feel like in California you take second language. I took Spanish. And I took Spanish all through high school. I was like, I'm going to be fluent. And like when you're around it and you have friends and you're talking about it, like you try to talk to them, you get better. But when you don't have anybody to talk to, it just leaves you like a lot. So like, it's really sad. I took all those years of Spanish and I can only say a few words. Really sad. So we're going to do the FOIL method, okay? So I'm going to do first, okay? So I'm going to multiply these first. So y, that's a y, you guys. Sorry, it looks like a G, but that's a y, okay? And I wasn't writing it over, so sorry. So y times y is a y squared, and z squared times z squared, 2 plus 2, gives me z to the 4th. okay? So for those who are totally lost, I'm going to try to keep on doing problems, but give you simpler ones with numbers and letters, and then we'll build to these, okay? So don't give up if you're not getting it today. We'll just keep on practicing it, and then hopefully it will start clicking, okay? Now we're going to do what does O stand for? Can somebody tell me what the O stands for when you're doing FOIL? First, what does the O stand for? Oh, can I move the paper over? Sorry, yes. I hope that helps. Is that right? Oh, first, outer. Okay, so then we're going to go outer, inner, last. Okay, so then we're going to do outer. So I'm going to go here and here, okay? And I'm going to multiply these two together, okay? So I'm going to do yz squared times a negative 3x. You guys have to notice yz and 3x have absolutely nothing in common. So we're just going to put them all together. So we're going to do minus 3x yz squared. You literally just put it all together in one, okay? Then the inners. So let me go here. We're going to put the inners together here, okay? So we're going to do x times yz squared. So we just write it all together because there's nothing alike. So we say x yz squared. Okay, those are my inners. And then my last one, I think. So we're going to do x times negative 3x. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this one with this. Okay, so I'm going to do x times a negative 3x, which gives me a negative 3. How many x's do I have here? 2. X squared, okay? Oh, FOIL is first, outside, inside, last. Okay, thank you. Yep. I always do the distributive property. And I always do the distributive property because, why do I always do that? I learned it this way, FOIL in college, but I just do the distributive property. It just makes more sense to me. But let's keep on going. So we're going to combine our middle, because these are like terms right here, okay? And then we're going to drop down this y squared z to the fourth. There is no other fourth here, so that's why we know this is its own term. And then we have negative 3 plus 1. Can you guys tell me what it is? Negative 3 plus 1. Oh, I'm glad you understand distributive better. Good. Put it in the comments. What's negative 3 plus 1? Good. I see negative 2. Perfect. Yes. You owe somebody $3. You give them $1. How much do you still owe them? Good. Negative 2. Good. And then we just copied it. X, Y, Z squared. So these are gone. And then we drop down our negative 3x squared. And this, is a beast, but it's our perfect answer. Great, you guys. Thank you for the follows and likes. All right. I think that is, okay, so now this is what you actually might see. I mean, that's what I got from the GED, but this is what it will look like on multiple choice, okay? So let's do this. Which of the following expressions is equal to, parenthesis, 4a cubed, b second, 3a squared, c? What do you guys think? Can you guys put A, B, C, or D? What do you guys think? Oh, I'm so happy it's helping you. Thank you for the rose. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the follows. Panama, thank you for the rose. Okay, somebody said A, somebody said D. No clue? I love it. As long as you put something. No clue? Okay, C. Ooh, we got everything up in here. All right, let's actually do it, you guys. Thank you for the rose. Hill. Alrighty, so remember, parentheses means multiplying, okay? So again, we're going to multiply our two numbers first. So we're going to do 4 times 3. Right then and there, this is a time test, I'm already going to do what's 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. I have now limit my choices. This B is out because it's 7. And we're not adding, we're multiplying. This D is out. Does that make sense, you guys? Because if you're doing a time test, you don't always have time to do every single problem. So you just want to do some little shortcuts. 4 times 3, 12. Okay, now I have a 50-50 chance. So now let's go on. So now I have A times A to the third times A to the second. Remember, when you're multiplying variables, which means letters, when you're multiplying letters, you add their exponents. So what do we get? A to the what power? Okay, I see people are saying A. Process of elimination. Exactly. Whenever you're taking multiple choice tests, eliminate. Good. Bambi said A to the 5th. Luke said A to the 5th. Said A to the 5th. Good. So we're going to say A to the 5th. All right. So right here, I don't even have to do the whole problem out. We are, because this is, we're going to do it. But if I was on a time test, I saw this 12A 5th. That's my answer. I go to the next one. Okay. So make sure, I want to teach you strategies on how to do time tests as well, because that's important. If you're taking time tests, you gotta be able to do certain, move quick, okay? And not waste your time. But let's do this, okay? Because we got time. So we have a B squared times B squared, okay? And we don't have no B on here, so we have B squared. And then we have no C, and we just have a C here. So A is our answer. Oh, thank you, B now. Thank you. Alrighty, C. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I really appreciate it. So let's do number 2. Oh, thank you, honey. Time management. Exactly. I see a lot of my kids. Oh man, if I could tell you, they are so smart and so brilliant. I'm telling you, they're smart and brilliant, but their time management skills are just not there, and they waste so much time trying to do everything on one problem when you got to just go to the next, especially if it's a multiple choice test. As soon as you start seeing a difference, you see this, boom. So I try to teach my kids, please learn that. If it's a multiple choice test, learn those strategies, you guys, okay? So you can get the best out of your thing. All right, so what way are we doing this? Are we doing FOIL? Are we doing table? Are we doing distributive property? We did FOIL last time, and I did see some people say distribute property. Plus, I like distribute property. So do you teach calculus? I do not teach calculus. I tutor calculus. I'm teaching right now in high school, Algebra 1 and Geometry this year. Okay. Good. Let's do distributive, okay? Because this might help some more people, okay? Table, I got all kinds. Distributive, I saw 2 distributive, plus it's my favorite. Let's try distributive, okay? And then next one, if we come up with another one like this, we'll do the table way. So we're going to take this first term, and we're going to do 4AB, and we're going to times that by this whole entire second binomial, which is 3AB minus 7, okay? Then I take this second term and I put it here, plus 2. Remember, you multiply it by this right here, 3AB minus 7. So you write this binomial 2 times and you break this one up into 2 pieces, okay? So now we're going to do the distributing. So we go here times here, multiply. So what is 4 times 3? 12. Again, you guys, look, I know D is automatically out. I know A is out. I got a 50-50 chance now. So if I have 1 second left to guess, you have a 50-50 chance. Does that make sense to everybody? So I hope I'm being clear. So then we have A times A, which is A squared, and B times B, which is B squared. Okay, so these are the exact same, okay? And then now we're going to go here times here. So 4 times a negative 7, okay? 4 times a negative 7 is a negative 28. And then we have to attach the AB. AB, okay. Can you guys see, or do I need to move the paper over? Move the paper over? Sorry. All right, can everybody see? Is that good? Or do I need to go over more? Okay. There, I hope you guys can see. Sorry. There, good. Good. Yep. Okay. Retired FBI director. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, so now we're going to do this one. Let's distribute this here. Okay. So 2 times 3, thank you for the roses, is plus 6. We keep that A and B. A, B. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 times negative 7. So 2 times negative 7 is a negative 14. Okay. Then remember, you're always going to end up combining like terms, which is here and here, which is usually always our middle. Okay. So we drop down. Oh, we got it right here. If you really look at it, you have a 12ab squared, which is right here. And then we got a negative 14. If I was on a time test, I would say B and move on. Okay. But we're not, so we're going to go down. But I just want to show you those strategies. So we have 12a squared, b squared. Okay. And then negative 28 plus 6. A negative 28. So think about it if you owe somebody. You owe somebody $28. You give them 6. How much do you still owe them? Yep, good. I see B's in there and never in Tori. Excellent. You're going to do negative 22, okay, AB. And then minus 14. I'm glad I'm saving you. I didn't catch your name, but good. And this is good, you guys. Negative 22. God, yes. Godchild, yes. Tayshawn, excellent. Good. And that is that. All right, so our last thing, I did want to show you guys dividing. Who's up for dividing? Okay, let me put it up here. So what did we do today? We added, subtract, multiplied, and now our last thing. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. Okay, good. I see some people say me. Okay, awesome. All right, so let's check into divide polynomials. All right, so we're gonna do this first one. So how I look at this, no, I do not have a YouTube channel yet. Thank you for the rose, Barbara. And Christy, thank you for the ice creams. Oh, you love dividing? Ray Wish, excellent. All right, so 18, so how you look at this is how I tell my students to break this up, okay? I always tell them 18x squared, you're gonna divide this by 3x. Plus, and then you do 6x over 3x, okay? Some people just want to divide this here and forget you also have to divide it here. So if you automatically just break it up, you don't have to be remembering. You might have test anxiety, and then your brain just freezes. So if you automatically get in the habit of writing it like this, it's not a question of thinking, what do I do? It's like, okay, I know what I do, okay? I know my first step. So now we're going to do, yes, Tori, I do private tutoring. If you DM me, then I give you my contact information, and then we go right there, okay? So 18 divided by 3 is 6. Now, you guys, do I add these or do I subtract them? I tutor pre-calc. This year, I'm only teaching Algebra 1 and Geometry. This year. Good. Competitive. Everybody's saying subtract. Excellent. Remember, when you have a dividing, your exponential rules say you subtract. Remember, we put a 1 up here. If you don't see it, put a 1. 2 minus 1 is just 1x. Okay. Another way you guys can look at this, for some people that don't see it, I'm going to do it another way. You have 2 x's. You have 1x here. These cancel. These x's cancel. How many do I have left? 1. That's where the 1 is coming from. Okay, so I hope that helps. And then 6 divided by 3 is a plus 2. These x's cancel, and this is your beautiful answer. Good, good, good. Okay, so everybody you kind of got to get this. Let's try number 2. So can somebody tell me what my first term is going to be down here? Oh, sorry, somebody was just going to ask. Can you put it back in the comment? Gotcha. Okay, little got me. 5x. Okay, Rub said 5x. All right, good. Yes. So we do 10x squared over 2x. 10 divided by 2 is a 5. And then remember, we minus these, so we have 1x left. Good. This other side, we're going to do 6x over 2x. Good. Sam said plus 6, Samantha, I think, 6 divided by 2 is a 3. These x's cancel, and this is your answer. Good, good, good. Yes, Carly. Okay, I see some questionable faces like, I'm still not getting it. Okay, so let's look at number 3. Good, I'm glad you put that because I'm sure there's other people that might not get it as well, you guys. So let's break this up into 2. So we do 40y squared over 5y plus 10y over 5y. Okay. So I look at the number first. What is 40 divided by 5? Can you? Good. Iconic said 8y. Okay, y'all, I see you. Good. Okay, so we have 8. And then we have 2 y's up here. So remember, if it helps you write out the 2 y's on top, the 1 y on the bottom, these cancel. What are you left with? 1 y next to the 8. Okay, good, Barbie. 8y, perfect. Good. Some people are putting 8y plus 2. So let's see how they're getting that plus 2. Great. So 10 divided by 5 is plus 2. These y's cancel. That's why there's no y left here. And this is their answer. Great job, everyone. You guys are rocking it. Great. Good. I'm glad, Miss D, you understand it. Good. Alrighty. Okay, so let's do this one. Let's do this one, okay? Because there's a little bit, is it the same thing? Kinda. I want to jump down to this one, okay, you guys? Because this one, thank you for the follows and the hearts, you guys. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I need to take a screenshot of this. You guys, this is the highest likes I have ever gotten. This is like only my 4th time going, or 4th or 5th time going live, and 34.2K likes. You guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's do number 3. Wait, let me see if I can take I'm scared if I press the wrong button, then it's gonna close. Let me not. But I am totally geeked out right now, you guys. I'm like geeking out. Thank you for the follows. Okay, so number 3 and the likes. You guys are amazing. So let's look at this first one. Let's look at this. So this one is a bit different. Oh, you guys, my kids have just made it home. If you guys give me just a second, you're going to hear my kids come on. So hold on just a second. Hi, baby. Good evening. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Good day.
Good.
We was cutting up, and then on top of that, okay, okay, go ahead.
Come on.
All right, I'll talk to you a little bit later.
Okay. Hey, babies. All right, go into the living room real quick, okay? Welcome home. just do this last problem. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you, thank you. My babies just got home. All right, so I'm gonna do this last one, you guys, and then I gotta be a mama and I gotta go, okay? Hope everybody understands. So this one here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna factor, okay? So I'm gonna bring this over here, 3x plus 18. Thank you for the hearts and the roses. Tell your sister to turn on the light for you. Okay, turn on the light for her, Marcella. So we're gonna pull out a number. And how we know what number we pull out is called the greatest common factor. Good, somebody said 2x plus 3. What do these 3 and 18 both have in common? They have a 3 in common. So we're gonna pull out a 3. We're gonna put a parenthesis. Now, when I say pull out, that means we're dividing this by 3 and dividing this by 3, okay? So these 3's cancel, and I'm left with just an x plus 18 divided by 3 is 6. And this is how you pull out the 3. So you factor out the 3. So now I'm going to go back here, and we have 3x plus 6. And we're going to put that over this x plus 6. Okay. Thank you for the follows and the hearts. Okay. Hold on just a second, baby. So then now what we can do, since these x plus 6 and this x plus 6 are the exact same, you guys. Good. I already see it in the answer. They cancel and we're left with just 3. And that is your answer. You guys have been amazing today. Thank you for sticking out with me. I'm going to be here on tomorrow night, and I'm going to be doing some other math. So if you guys know, like, I'm going to be doing some trig. Some people asked for geometry, so I'll be doing that tomorrow night, okay? You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you for the follows, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Bye, you guys. Hi, babies. Thank you.